Hello, Monsters of Man here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 12 of my Throt the Unclean campaign, where Hochland don't stand alone as the Empire has arrived to aid their embattled allies. Is it going to be enough, though, as they march to link up with what remains of Hochland's army? This is basically it. They're down to one settlement, and this is all they've managed to muster. Meanwhile, on the flank, the Wolf Rats and the Brood Horrors moving in, along with Jeremy the Intern, the Rat Ogres on that flank as well, and here come Liv's sturdy Storm Vermin? I was going to say Storm Veterans, but no, they're Storm Vermin. In they come, along with the Council Guard. Of course, all of these Storm Vermin all have cancer, so that's nice for them. We gave them cancer. It gives them more armour. So that's nice, you know. That's good. Meanwhile, in the forest, the Wolf Rats are hunting down this artillery because I was like, you know what, I don't like to be shot with cannons, and so I'm going to put a stop to any kind of cannon shenanigans. And while those lads are being eaten, we're going to send in the Brood Horrors to deal with the Demigryph Knights. They should be fine with that. The dreaded 13th. Doing a lot of damage. And spawning in a horde of Storm Vermin that then disrupt the Empire Centre. Meaning that the rest of our Storm Vermin can advance pretty much without any issue. CA! Literally fucking unplayable. Again, the Pit Horrors tanking that front end there. We're taking a little bit of mortar fire, as in the forest there's some more wagons that managed to get a mortar shot off, but we then jumped them with more Wolf Rats. The Wolf Rats are now making sure they aren't shooting mortars anywhere. It's absolute carnage and chaos. Mutant Rat Ogres slamming state troops to death. There's Jeremy getting stuck in. And our Rat Ogres. Nice little explosion there, taking a big chunk out of the state troops in the forest, causing them to rout. The war wagons, desperately trying to flee the devastation in the forest, run straight into the Storm Vermin and being hunted down by the Wolf Rats at the same time. They're not going to survive much longer. State troops on the retreat all over the place. The dreaded 13th Storm Vermin eventually drop dead. And the Spearmen then have to deal with the Hell Pit Abomination, which I can't tell if that's best for all. It's probably worse, I'm going to be honest. Dealing with some slightly elite Skaven is probably better than dealing with something that is well, shouldn't exist. I do think Ulrich's teeth are part of that Hell Pit Abomination. I think that is true. Looks like the last few holdouts are starting to rout the Empire troops. The Empire reinforcements that arrived to try and help out. It's just not enough. Too little, too late. Well, together they stand. Together they all die. Do I want this? Do I want Midden Stag? Not really. Shall I just raise it? Shall I raise it? I'm going to sack it. I'm going to sack it. Just give it a little sack. There is a Marienburg army here as well. Oh, it's got fucking rocket things. Okay, let's just... Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Let's take the food. Because that's... I mean, the reason I want... Ooh, well, Edge armour. Plus 60 armour. Interesting. The reason I wanted to kill them was mostly because I need the food. Because I used all my food up. And now I'm in pretty dire straits when it comes to... Hello. Hello, Johan. Bieber.
Let the bell scream,
Got
scream.
the Bieber fever. What do I want here? So let's get some more rats. I say more rats, I mean Brood Horrors, but they look like more rats. And let's get some of those boys. and that's 16. And then okay.
Turn them to rat fodder.
Really? I disagree.
Battle fight. Council demands.
Okay, first things first, we're killing that steam tank, because I hate those things. They're a pain in the ass. Wolfrat's picking off that Hellstorm rocket battery. And the Hellpit Abominations are anti-large, so they should be doing a lot of damage against this. They've got very, very high weapon strength, very high melee attack. The steam tank has very high armor and very low melee defense, which means that they should do well against that. Meanwhile, at the front, the infantry is actually faring a little bit better than I thought it would. As they hold and even start fighting back. Even managing to rout some of Rat Ogres. Now, to be fair, this army is very, very new. So it doesn't have the veterancy of Liv's and Throt's force. These Demigryph Knights managed to get away pretty much scot-free. They had to take a lot of damage and have yet to actually do any damage themselves. But they have spotted Ulysses hiding in a bush. And Ulysses has realised he's in trouble and is now making a run for it. But is he going to get... He's not going to get away in time. The steam tank has been annihilated by those Hellpit Abominations. Actually very, very good at dealing with those large single units. Ulysses! Watch out! Oh, he's flying. Sent tumbling into the brush. Fortunately, reinforcements have arrived to help out. Which is just as well, because he's in a bit of trouble. He's only got a big stick. He spends a lot of this fight in the fetal position, but that's, that just means he's got them exactly where he wants them. All around him. Kicking him in the back and the stomach when he's down. That's fine. The Hellpit Abomination here is here to help, and the Demigryphs are now fighting something their own size, or slightly bigger, which in Skaven terms is, of course, the best thing. Definitely make your opponent fight something bigger than you are, or they are. Enemy army is still not routed, and that I'm a little bit surprised. The auto-resolve was actually, fairly on the nose. We've actually had to do a little bit of fighting here. I mean, we are now winning the battle, but we took a lot more damage than I thought we would, dealing with this paltry little force. I'm glad we got the ambush off, because I wouldn't want any rockets to be flying this way. The mutant rat ogres really do pay for themselves. I mean, they're expensive, but they basically do the same amount of damage as a unit of rat ogres, but just a lot more tanky at the same time. Plus, they've got, big belly flops, which you can't go wrong with big belly flops. I mean, okay, a little bit harder than I thought it would be, but still, I mean, pretty darn good. I'm going to take the replenishment. And, oh, you had a heart attack on the way. I don't know why that happened. Oh, he was marching, wasn't he? I just find it weird how he ran away a little bit and then remembered that he should be dead and then had a little heart attack. Fine, I'm not going to complain. Good. Good, so that guy is dead. Let's just head back to Norden for a minute. We need to get some more... Right, what we need... Well, first off, I need to get that. That's the first thing. Second thing, I need some more of these. Also, more money would be good. We've got defences there, so that's all fine. We'll upgrade you as well. And oh yeah, we were going to eat Dryker, weren't we? I mean, we're doing very well for food at the moment. We've caught a lot of people, a lot of good eating on humans. Not sure about Treekin, but I mean that army's going to be a friggin' nightmare to deal with because it's just eagles. It's just eagles and annoying shit. I think we can pick them off one by one though. So let's kill these dweebs first. Yes, we're going to declare war. Have it your way. I will. Thank you very much. Do. Okay, that wasn't an ambush. I'm just going to pull back a little bit. Okay, there we go. You know what, I'm just going to resolve that.
Experiment on
Okay,
myself.
you... Oh, because now we're in range of the bloody city, aren't we? Okay, can we take all... Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking Zotes.
At last.
That's a lot of fucking Zotes. Jesus. That's like... Calm the shit down on the number of Zotes. Now, I could fight this battle. It's just with the amount of flying stuff in this army, it's like 50% flying stuff. It just seems very annoying.
Kill, harvest pods.
So I'm going to do that. Immune to Athel and Awakened Forest Attrition. Oh, and minus public order in local region. That's quite nice. I'll take that. Right. Yeah, that's a lot of...
I am Throt the Unclean.
Yeah, we know who you are, mate. We know who you are. Okay, I'm going to scuttle back here just because I hadn't realised there was quite that many Zotes. And I'm not a huge fan of that.
Win-win. Now, great feast meal begins.
Right. Could get Lightning Strike. Don't think we need it. I mean, more melee defense. It's only 18 seconds, though. But still, that's quite a chunk of extra melee defense, isn't it? Okay, let's just get Blade Master. And I think we'll go Thick Skin. I don't think we're in because it's only an extra 5% weapon strength, which just doesn't seem worth it for the skill points, in my opinion.
Fool, think best better than me.
And I'm going to get Tenacity with Jeremy. To be honest, I think Jeremy can pretty much have all the skills I ever want him to have.
Rat does what's told.
I mean, you'd hope so, wouldn't you? Let's give you more armor, because your survivability is... you've got 2 skill points. Your survivability is my main concern. And I guess we could boost income. No, I don't want boost income. Why would I want boost income? Arms dealer. That's income from trade, isn't it? We could do that. I mean, it's got nothing else to do. Okay, just increase our trade. We have a little bit of trade trickling in, don't we? Let's have a quick look. Trade. What we got? 2.5 now. I mean, it's not, you know, it's nothing to write home about. I won't get too excited about it, but better than a kick in the teeth, isn't it? So I guess let's go Woundmaker. I think we'll do that. Good. Okay, sure. Sure, that seems fine. We've managed to break... I mean, we can probably, like, raise that, to be honest. Oh, live. Right, you're going to be immortal because you are a bit of a lad. Jeremy. Jezza. What are we doing with you? Woundmaker. Yes. You've got 2 skill points. Of course you have. Of course you fucking have. Well, let's give you a Plague Furnace because why not? You know, Liv's got his big bell. Jeremy's got his Brood Horror. It seems rude to make you just wander around on foot. Just silly. Just got a bit silly. Right, we're going to repair Norden. Yes, because that's going to give us more money. And get defences. And defences. And some of that. Got the gold mine there. Excellent. Need to make some more money, ideally. So, let's... I mean, more speed for infantry. We don't really have much infantry, do we? Really. But I guess the infantry we do have could be faster. You know, let's not beat around the bush. They could be faster. Get a little bit of Cinnabar just for the shits and giggles, I guess.
Me bite chew will eat gorge. Full thing, die.
Oh, Throt, have a Snickers. You're not yourself when. Really? I don't. Okay. Okay, I guess if you want to be at war with me, I guess that's fine. Oh, interesting. Clan Moulder joined Clan Eshin. That's going to make Clan Eshin quite potent, isn't it? Strength rank 6. The dwarves are pushing into their territory, though, it looks like. At one point, it looked like Clan Eshin had them on the back foot, but... Oh, a bell polisher. Someone to polish my bells. That's good. But the tide has changed. Let's get more trade income, I guess. Do something like that.
My will.
I'm tempted to get rid of these guys because they're falling apart, aren't they? They're just falling apart. Okay, let's just sack you because I'm not super invested in expanding at the moment. Oh, clan superiority, but I would like to sort of level live up for one. I mean, I'd like to help out with the dwarves, to be honest, but I'm a little worried about declaring war on the buggers, especially because they're just to my south. That feels dicey. We've got this here, and we have yet to expand in any direction, which is a bit pants. Could get the deeper... Could get them. Let's get the murder holes. Love me a good murder hole, and then the mine shafts as well. We're going to see if we can expand our reach a little bit. Now,
I must eat, feed.
Is there an army still there, or have they? Oh, they've buggered off. Okay.
Cut slice body. Keep organ.
Okay.
War beasts.
That's us. Shall I raise this? I'm going to raise it. Just for the little bit of food it's going to give me, I think. Do I want to... Oh, fuck it, why not? Sure. Is this going to stack? Don't know. Probably not, but we're getting it anyway. And then Ulysses. Now, you don't really have much to do you? So I guess we could just, like, leave you to your own devices. And just see what happens. I'm tempted to declare war on the dwarves, but I've just kind of got a lot on. I've got a lot on here, right? I don't need more stuff to deal with. If I had another army, maybe. What I am going to do, though, is do that.
Use every organ part.
That is important. And let's see. Obviously, we've got the Uber Ogres. I'm tempted to... I mean, Fluffy Kit... So they've got cellular instability and the hunger. We could offset that with that one. That would also reduce their upkeep. And they are... I mean, the thing is, they're not the most expensive... Well, they are quite expensive, aren't they? Okay, that worked.
Surprise, surprise.
Okay, both worked. And now there's 169 income plus. They now have plus 5% casualty replenishment, even though they've got the instability on top of that. So that's quite nice. So I'm tempted to get rid of these guys, but I just don't know. You've got cellular instability. Let's give you that one as well.
For science.
Let's do that. And that's pretty much all we've got, isn't it? I would like to get steroid infusions. Don't do drugs, kids. But if you're going to do them, make sure you've got the growth juice or the mutagen or one or the other. Have both. Why not? So let's get Moulder Knowledge. Why not? That seems like a good shout. And back. Oh, one of these days I remember to do renames. God, I've had a lot on recently. It's just endless. Endless. And I sleep on the sofa most nights as well, because the little one is not sleeping great, and so I usually end up on the sofa. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't slept in my bed for the entire night for probably about a week and a half. And it's starting to take a toll. So, frankly, renames are the last of my worries. That's just a little window into my world. Good. Okay, I'll go with that.
Bad thing. Will chop
Oh, Gorok.
brain,
What?
abomination.
Seriously, what is your problem? I'm not going to call my allies to help. You're literally the other side of the sodding world from me, mate.
Battle fight. Council demands.
Oh, for fuck's... Not again!
Retreat now. Now.
Oh, God, there's two of them. Jesus! Okay, we might lose Brass Keep. Jeez, that's... Fucking Volkmar.
Me hungry, you think?
Unfair. Jesus. You want a peace treaty? Nah. Nah, don't think so. Okay, this is a bit of a concern for me. Because, we might lose Brass Keep. That's not the end of the world. Critical failure there. Fine. We might, if we can take out Griffin Wood. Is there anyone at Griffin Wood? A little bit closer. A little bit. Holy shit! Yep. Okay. Luren the Wilds and Luren. Right. Okay. Tell you what. If we can, right, we're good. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of people really gunning for me at the moment. Okay, there is Volkmar with an army that is pretty terrifying. I'm a little bit concerned about that. I'm tempted to get rid of these boys. I just don't think they're that good. Okay, we're going to recycle them. And I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to get another Hell Pit Abomination. There we go. That's what's happening. That is what's happening. Now, what I need is... I mean, I could get a chieftain just for funsies. Although, what I really need is more Packmasters. And I can't... Where the fuck can I get Packmasters from? Okay, I've got 3 of 3. Yeah, I need more than that. Right, we need to take out Griffin Wood. Because I've picked a fight with Dryker, and now I regret my life choices. This... Volkmar just needs to fuck off, basically. And I have grave concerns about Liv. Although, I think he'll be fine. But, let's find out. Okay, we did get the ambush. That's what I was hoping for. Plus we have the reinforcements. Okay, I'm feeling a bit better about this. Oh god, not this wanker again. Already he's done his banishment on our infantry, which is incredibly annoying. He's got so many demigryphs as well, look at this. I mean, fortunately, that killed a lot of them, and we've got the Hellbit Abominations here to help out, so they're going to be doing a lot of damage, those demigryphs, but there's knights all over the place. Demigryphs coming in, a little bit of trouble in that rear as the units get away and then get another charge in. Meanwhile, the infantry battle is going a little bit more my way as the Rat Ogres get a rear charge and the Storm Vermin tank the front of the Halberdiers. Got the nice dreaded 13th off there. And we're just trying to deal with Volkmar in the front. One of the main issues with dealing with Volkmar is just how tanky he is. And of course he's unbreakable as well. So he's just a nightmare to kill. Looks like the column front has been well and truly crushed. And if we have a look at the rear there, things are starting to turn in our favour. We've got the Clan Moulder Clan Stone there helping out as well. Hellbit War Nations are starting to crush their opposition. Doing a lot of damage there. And our backup has arrived. Okay, they're all shattered. There they are. They're gone. They're out of here. They took a lot of damage, but they have now fled the field, and that just means we need to deal with Volkmar. Ugh. Look at this wanker. Look at him. Look at that. Oh, you jerk. I hate you so much. I mean, I've withered him. He's got less armour, but he also regenerates. So he... Okay, we've got our own... Look, we've got a big bell swinging there. We've got back swinging his ball. And then we're swinging. It's a whole lot of swinging going on here. This is a lot of swinging. No dogging, just swinging. But it's a lot of swinging. And Volkmar will eventually go down, but not before Yet again, he casts Sodding Banishment on my goddamn units. Oh, Clive! You alright, buddy? Clive got run over. It's fine. We'll pull out his Oh, God. Fucking banishment. Look at it. It goes right over my rat ogres. It doesn't do too much damage, thank God. But look at this. Look at this. It like kind of stays with us. And then it comes back. You know what happens when I cast banishment? It wanders off to the fucking shops. I cast it and immediately goes, oh God, is that the time? And buggers off in the opposite direction. Never mind, here come the Hellbit Abominations to finish Volkmar off. Again. He'll be back. He's like a Saturday morning cartoon villain. Every single bloody week. You think they'd send someone else to have a go? I mean...
Yes. Send strong message.
Volkmar just keeps getting his ass kicked. You'd think at some point they'd go, maybe we shouldn't keep sending him. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, that's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Who the fuck... Oh, you guys. Again?
Fight, kill, death.
Really? You've come all this way just to do this? Why? You live in, like, the middle mountains over here. Why the fuck have you come all the way over here just to pick on me? Why is everyone picking on me? I wanted to make friends, and there's no one that loves me, and everyone hates me, and Volkmar keeps attacking me, and it's really upsetting. Right. Well, you're dead anyway. Suck it, Rupert. Suck it. Right. Let's go with... I guess we do have the storm. So we'll go more storm. I mean, you know, beef up our storm bowman. Let's do that. Hard to hit, and we'll also go for the shock collar. And back is, I guess, maybe warpstone tokens. Doesn't matter if he explodes, really, does it? It's not going to cause him any issues, I expect. Okay, I think there's an army coming up here, so that's a bit of an issue. But we'll deal with that when it comes to it. And, right, what have we got going on? Do we have defences here? No, of course we don't. That would have been the fucking sensible thing to do, wouldn't it? That would have been sensible. What should I do? Build defences. What didn't I do? Exactly the thing I should do. Right. So. Right. Oh, right. Oh, okay, so we've got a few, you know, there's a few issues sort of like bubbling away in these guys. They live down fucking here. They've like travelled all this way just to come and attack me.
Talk at me in your crude language if you must.
They're at war with Durthu. Durthu's closer than I am. Why didn't you go pick on the giant angry tree? Eh? Go and fight him instead. See how he likes it. I bet he won't like it. I bet he'll be very angry about it. Oh, you can bet he will.
What will Skavenblight do with you?
Make friends, maybe? You don't like... Well, you like the things I'm doing against the Reichlands. So there is that. Although I... Oh, you actually like me. I was like, oh, you hate me. But no, you actually... Can I... Oh, hello. Okay. Okay, I'll take that with you. I'm fine. I was worried then that we might get attacked from the back as well. But no, we're actually A-okay for once. I mean, it's rather telling that I immediately go to what's the worst possible thing that can happen. It's probably happening. But no, it was actually not the worst thing. Right, we're going to have to deal with these dickheads, aren't we? What's the garrison? Right. If I can get the garrison alone, it should be fine. If we can get the garrison alone, we should be fine. But who is Dryker at war with? Okay, mostly just me. Let's be honest. That's mostly just me. Okay, let's... I mean, if nothing else, at least we can nom them. You know, this will give us some food. And look, we're back up to medium levels of food. We have adequate food. I mean, if that's not good, so I don't know what is. Could we kill them? Yeah, those Wildwood Rangers are... Oof. Okay. I'm going to pull back. And if they want to come and have a go, then I'm more than happy to let them. Let's get Verminous Valor, because that will be quite nice to get Throt out of trouble if he ever gets into it. Let's get Tenacity there. I spend most of my life upgrading my units, or giving my skill points out. Let's go Scarred Veteran there. And then you, I guess, beef up our trade with Wulfric. Sure. I mean... I definitely should have got defences here, and I didn't. And I'm going to regret that now. But, you know, hindsight's an exact science. So let's build some bits like that. We could, yeah, let's get some more defences, because I feel like we might be on the defensive for a little while now. I mean, we're doing okay, but there's just a potential of a lot of stuff being thrown at us. Doesn't help when literally everyone's trying to kill me.
Greater control, yes.
Would be nice. I mean, we could potentially hit Middenheim. There is another army meandering around, and I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna play it safe. We do kind of have, like, this entire area where the Empire could be travelling up, and I wouldn't see them until I hit Batchafen, so let's get defences there as well. I could eat Luren. I could also hit Mordheim. They might go for Nagenhof. So, okay, let's do this. Let's go over to here. Because, like, Nagenhof should be shouting to them. It's an undefended settlement. There's no defences there. They should look at that and they should lick their little barky lips. Jeremy, you're going to get a Brood Horror. Absolutely.
Let the bell scream, scream.
I'm tempted to come down here. Now, we haven't seen anything. I would like to get more food, but actually food at the moment is actually it's in a much better place than it was, so at least we've kind of fixed that. Also, Wulfric,
negotiate with my sword, but today you are lucky.
Please don't poke me with your sword. Is it laughable? I thought it was okay, actually. I thought that you'd be down for that. Now, what happened to are you just not moving anymore? So why aren't I being notified that he's not moving? Because I still have... Maybe I turned it off. Okay, fine. Maybe... Right, I'm not going to name names, but maybe I turned it off and forgot to turn it back on. So that's a whole thing. Okay, Ambassador. I'd kind of forgotten you were just hanging out next to Gorok. Maybe that's why Gorok got so annoyed, because you were just loitering. And so he was like, right, I'm just declaring war. Because that seems like a logical next step. Obviously. Obviously that's what we do next. Right. If we can lure this big army out and kill it, then I feel like dealing with Griffinwood should be fine. If we kill Griffinwood, that's it for Dryker. Dryker's out. She's gone. She's out of here. She might have a few little settlements listed around, but they are not going to be doing anything. What we do need to do is potential. So what we could potentially pincer attack. I could take out Salzenmund.
Listen to me.
Is there an army there?
Run, fools.
Yes. What's it like? Might just be spear boys. If it's just spear boys, they don't have any defences there. Can we take Salzenmund? I think yes. I'm going to say yes we can. So we're going to try and take that. This is an issue, but if I get defences at Red Eye Mountain, then that's fine. But at the moment, we don't have defences there. I do have money, but... No, I don't... There's nothing I can really get rid of there. I could get rid of the happiness building, right? How happy? No, they're sad. Okay, yeah, we need to keep the bell. Because otherwise they'll get sadder. And I don't need sad rats, to be honest. I've got plenty of sad rats. Don't need more of them. Do need more of this. Because if we get that, then we can get more Packmasters, and I can get a couple in Ulysses' army. To be honest, I'd like another one in Liv's army.
Unachievable.
Now, I don't want to attack Middenheim before I've got rid of that army. So let's see if we can look, because that Brass Keep there, that's undefended. Then we've got a few undefended settlements, which I think they're going to want to go for. Okay, so we didn't manage to lure anyone to an ambush. That's a shame. Looks like we're also taking attrition down here because of Eason. And
We can feed God on anything, yeah?
seriously? What the fuck are you guys doing?
Come then, messenger. Spit out your words so I can be done with them.
More concerned with maintaining borders and expanding them. Conquest is not their business. I'm sorry. Have you read your traits? You bearded little shits. What the fuck is this? Oh, you little... Oh, you little... Oof. Oh, I'm going to... Can I reach you? Oh, I can. Oh, and you've been marching. Oh, I mean, my units have taken some damage, but... Oh, you. I'm going to skin these beardy little wankers alive. But that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.